Happy Monday. Welcome back to another segment of Meeting of the Minds Mondays, where we meet and talk about a variety of topics surrounding life, okay? And we talk about it. So let's get into it. But before we do, let's do our commercial break first. So if you are an artist or entrepreneur, someone who has a business or brand that you just kind of need a little bit more guidance on, a little bit more help with, connect with us today. Go to intellect.com, book a free consultation so you can get a customized plan for your specific artistic needs. See all the products and services that we have to offer, and if there's anything that aligns with you, let us help you, okay? Let's help you water that seed that you got. And if you want to be a part of our intellectual community, an intimate place for you to be your unique artistic self, for you to connect with others, collaborate, share your content, and so much more, join our app, the Artrepreneurs Hub, a place for you to be yourself and to connect with others in the network, which is what we are here for, to help you build with other people and promote your artistry. You can search the Mighty Networks app, create an account, look us up, and we are right there. There's also a link at intellect.com. All right, so we are back. So, listen, if you have not been around, it is your first time, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is not, and you've been keeping up with our series, just know you're in for a good time. All right, so today we are doing Birthing Your Baby Part 3. If you missed the first two parts, don't worry. Check out our app or go to our YouTube channel so that you can get caught up, okay? We ain't gonna do no rundown today, okay? But we gonna get into it. All right, so let's jump right on in. And I want you all to share what it means to birth your baby, or how have you birthed your baby. So I know here at Intellect started off as an idea. I wrote it down, you know, a whole business plan came to me. I wrote it down and I made action steps. So every year I would add to it, take some things away, tweak it a little bit, and ultimately and eventually I ended up getting it registered as an LLC. And here we are. And now I have this platform that I'm here helping other people, giving them a spot to promote their artistry, connecting with other artists and entrepreneurs, and really just building this community, this network where I can connect with others and they can connect with me. And we're all just, benefiting. It's a win-win situation. So, you know, the idea came first, but it wasn't just the idea, and I didn't just leave it there. I made actionable steps and made it happen to where it's manifested into something greater than me. And so that's how I birthed my baby. How did you birth yours? And while you think about that, let's jump into this.
Act of kindness daily. These small actions, repeated consistently, create momentum and lead to bigger changes over time. Remember, you're not trying to be perfect. The person you want to become isn't flawless. They make mistakes, they have bad days, they face challenges, but they approach those difficulties with resilience, learn from their mistakes, and keep moving forward. So be kind to yourself as you go through this process. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small it might seem. It's also important to surround yourself with people who support your vision. Seek out individuals who embody the qualities you aspire to. Spend time with them, learn from them, let their energy and mindset inspire you. Meantime, you might need to distance yourself from people who pull you back into old patterns or doubt your ability to change. As you continue on this journey of becoming, you'll likely face resistance, both from within yourself and from others. Your old self might try to pull you back to familiar patterns. People in your life might question your changes or try to keep you in your old role. This is all normal. It's part of the process. When you face this resistance, remind yourself why you started this journey. Connect with your vision of your ideal self. Feel the emotions associated with being that person. Let that vision pull you forward even when things get tough. Remember, every great person you admire once stood where you stand now. They weren't born great. They became great through their choices, their actions, their persistence in the face of challenges. They acted like the person they wanted to become until they became that person. You have that same power within you. Right now, in this moment, you can choose to act like the person you want to become. You can make decisions aligned with your ideal self. You can speak, move, and think in ways that reflect your highest vision of who you can be. This journey of becoming isn't always easy, but it's incredibly rewarding. As you consistently act like your ideal self, you'll start to notice changes. Your confidence will grow. Your relationships will improve. You'll find yourself achieving goals you once thought were out of reach. But perhaps the most beautiful part of this process is the sense of alignment you'll feel. When your actions match your aspirations, when you're living in harmony with your highest vision of yourself, you experience a deep sense of fulfillment and purpose. Toward the next week, commit to acting like the person you want to become. Make conscious choices aligned with your ideal self. Speak as that person would speak, move as they would move, make decisions as they would make decisions. Pay attention to how this feels. Notice the sense of empowerment that comes from taking control of your own evolution. Observe how others respond to you differently. Watch as new opportunities start to open up. And remember, this isn't about reaching some final destination. The person you want to become will continue to evolve as you grow and change. This is a lifelong journey of continuous growth and self-discovery. Each day presents countless opportunities to choose who you want to be. Each interaction, each decision, each moment is a chance to act like the person you want to become. Will you take advantage of these opportunities? Will you have the courage to step into your highest vision of yourself? The choice is yours. You have the power to shape your reality, to create your future self. It all starts with how you choose to act right now in this moment. So let's talk about consistency. It's easy to act like your ideal self when things are going well, when you're feeling motivated and energized. But the real test comes when you're faced with challenges, when you're tired, stressed, or discouraged. These are the moments that truly define who you are becoming. It's in these difficult times that you have the opportunity to really embody your ideal self. When you're tempted to react with anger, choose patience instead. When you want to give up, choose perseverance. When you're inclined to be selfish, choose generosity. These choices might not feel natural at first. They might go against your habitual responses. But remember, you're not just acting based on who you are now. You're acting based on who you want to become. And with each choice, you're bringing that future self into reality. Think about the habits of your ideal self. What do they do each day? How do they start their mornings? How do they interact with others? How do they handle stress? Start incorporating these habits into your daily routine. Even if they feel awkward or uncomfortable at first, stick with them. Over time, they'll become second nature. It's also important to cultivate the mindset of your ideal self. What beliefs do they hold? How do they view challenges? What's their attitude towards life and others? Start adopting these ways of thinking. Challenge your limiting beliefs. Question your negative self-talk. Replace disempowering thoughts with empowering ones. Remember, your thoughts create your reality. By thinking like the person you want to become, you're laying the foundation for becoming that person. Your thoughts lead to emotions, emotions lead to actions, and actions lead to results. Now, let's talk about the power of identity. When you're working on becoming your ideal self, it's not just about changing your behavior. It's about shifting your identity. Instead of saying, I want to be more confident, start saying, I am a confident person. Instead of I want to be healthier, say, I am a healthy person. It might feel like a lie at first, but remember, you're not describing your current reality. You're declaring your intention, your commitment to becoming that person. And as you align your actions with this new identity, it will become more and more true. This shift in identity is powerful because it changes the way you approach everything. When you identify as a confident person, you naturally start making more confident choices. When you see yourself as a healthy person, healthy choices become easier and more natural. It's also important to celebrate your progress along the way. Notice the small changes, the moments when you successfully act like your ideal self. Acknowledge these victories no matter how small they might seem. This positive reinforcement helps to strengthen the new neural pathways you're creating. At the same time, be prepared for setbacks. There will be days when you slip back into old patterns. That's okay. It's a normal part of the process. The key is not to let these setbacks derail you. Instead, view them as learning opportunities. What triggered the old behavior? How can you handle similar situations differently in the future? Remember, becoming your ideal self is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about consistently choosing to act in alignment with your highest vision of yourself, even when it's difficult, even when you don't feel like it. As you continue on this journey, you might find that your vision of your ideal self evolves. That's perfectly normal. As you grow and change, your aspirations might shift. The key is to stay connected to your inner wisdom, to keep checking in with yourself about who you truly want to become. The process of becoming is not just about personal growth. It's about expanding your capacity to contribute to the world. As you become more aligned with your highest self, you'll find that you have more to give to others. Your relationships will deepen. Your work will become more meaningful. You'll be better equipped to make a positive impact in your community and beyond. Think about the ripple effect of your transformation. As you become the person you want to be, you inspire others to do the same. Your growth encourages those around you to grow. Your courage gives others permission to be courageous. Your authenticity invites others to be authentic. In this way, by focusing on your own growth and alignment, you're actually contributing to the evolution of consciousness on a larger scale. You're playing your part in creating a more awakened, more compassionate world. So I invite you to really commit to this process. Make a decision right now to act like the person you want to become. Not tomorrow, not when conditions are perfect, but right now, in this moment. Start with your next choice. When you finish reading this, what will you do? How will you carry yourself? How will you interact with the next person you meet? Choose to act as your ideal self would act. And then make that same choice with the next decision, and the next, and the next. String together a series of choices aligned with your highest self. Watch as these choices create momentum as they begin to shift your reality. Remember, you have immense power within you. You have the ability to shape your own destiny, to create your own reality. You are not bound by your past, by your circumstances, or by others' expectations of you. You are free to become whoever you choose to become. So choose wisely. Choose courageously. Choose to become the highest, most authentic version of yourself. Choose to act like the person you want to become, and in doing so, become that person. This is your life. This is your journey. This is your opportunity to create yourself anew, to step into your full potential, to become the person you've always known you could be. The world needs you to become your best self. It needs your unique gifts, your passion, your creativity, your love. By becoming the person you want to be, you're not just serving yourself, you're serving the world. Starting right now, act as if you are already the person you want to become. Speak as they would speak. Think as they would think, make decisions as they would make decisions, move through the world as they would move through the world. Do this consistently, persistently, with patience and compassion for yourself. Do it even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it, even when others don't understand. And watch as your life begins to transform. Watch as you begin to transform. Watch as you gradually, steadily become the person you've always known you could be. This is your moment. This is your opportunity. This is your life. Seize it, shape it, live it fully, become the person you want to become. The world is waiting for you to step into your greatness. It's time. You're ready. Let's begin. Remember, every moment is a new beginning. Every breath is an opportunity to realign with your highest self. Every interaction is a chance to embody the qualities you aspire to. Stay aware, stay present, stay committed to your vision. As you move forward on this journey, be patient with yourself. True transformation takes time. It's not about overnight success or dramatic changes. It's about consistent, persistent effort over time. It's about making small, aligned choices day after day, week after week, month after month. Think of it like tending a garden. You don't plant a seed and expect a full-grown tree the next day. You nurture it.
All right. What did y'all think about that so far? I hope y'all are taking some notes, okay? Because it's a lot to unpack here. We're going to get into it at the end, okay? But I want to finish the thought because it was mid sentence, so we want to jump into it. Just wanted to check on y'all to see how y'all doing. Y'all all right? Okay. All right, so let's get back into it, and then after this next segment, we're going to get into some of my notes and what I unpacked while I was listening to. All right, let's jump back in.
Water it, provide it with sunlight, you protect it from harsh elements, you give it time to grow, and slowly but surely it becomes what it was always meant to be. You are that seed. Your ideal self is the magnificent tree you're growing into. Every aligned action you take, every empowering thought you choose, every moment you spend visualizing your future self, these are all ways of nurturing your growth. And just like a growing tree, you'll face challenges. There will be storms that threaten to uproot you. There will be droughts that test your resilience. There will be pests that try to undermine your growth. But if you stay rooted in your vision, if you continue to nurture yourself with positive thoughts and aligned actions, you will not just survive these challenges, you will thrive because of them. As you continue on this path, you'll start to notice changes. They might be subtle at first, a little more confidence here, a bit more patience there. You might find yourself naturally making healthier choices or responding to stress with more calm. You might notice that your relationships are improving or that new opportunities are coming your way. These changes are signs that you're aligning more and more with your ideal self. They're evidence that your consistent efforts are paying off. Celebrate these changes no matter how small they might seem. Each one is a step closer to becoming the person you want to be. Remember, this journey is not about reaching a final destination. There's no point at which you'll suddenly say, okay, I've become my ideal self. I'm done. This is a lifelong process of growth and evolution. Your ideal self will continue to expand and evolve as you do. The goal is not to reach some perfect state, but to continually align yourself with your highest vision, to consistently choose growth over stagnation, to always be moving in the direction of your dreams. As you progress on this journey, you'll likely inspire others around you. People will notice the changes in you and the increased confidence, the greater sense of purpose, the positive energy you radiate. They might ask you what your secret is. Share your journey with them. Encourage them to embark on their own path of intentional growth and self-creation. By acting like the person you want to become, you're not just transforming your own life. You're contributing to the transformation of the world around you. You're showing others what's possible. You're raising the collective consciousness one choice at a time. So keep going. Keep choosing to act like your ideal self, even when it's difficult. Keep aligning your thoughts, words, and actions with your highest vision. Keep nurturing your growth. Keep challenging your limits. Keep expanding your vision of what's possible. Remember that this journey is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about consistently choosing to align with your highest self, even when you fall short, especially when you fall short, because those moments of falling short are not failures. They're opportunities for growth, for learning, for recommitting to your path. Every time you make a choice aligned with your ideal self, you're strengthening those neural pathways in your brain. You're making it easier for your brain to choose that path again in the future. You're literally rewiring your brain to support your growth and transformation. Think about how you want to feel as your ideal self. What emotions do you want to experience more often? Joy, peace, confidence, love? Start cultivating those emotions now. Find reasons to feel them in your daily life. Practice generating them through your thoughts and actions. Remember, your ideal self isn't waiting for circumstances to make them feel a certain way. They're choosing to feel that way regardless of circumstances. As you continue on this journey, you might find that your relationships start to shift. Some people might be inspired by your growth and want to join you on the path. Others might feel threatened by your changes and try to pull you back to your old ways. This is normal. Not everyone will understand or support your journey of transformation. Stay true to your path. Surround yourself with people who support your growth, who inspire you to be your best self. Seek out mentors and role models who embody the qualities you aspire to. Learn from them, but remember that your journey is unique. You're not trying to become them. You're becoming the highest version of yourself. Pay attention to the language you use, both when talking to others and in your internal dialogue. Are your words aligned with your ideal self? Are you speaking with confidence, with kindness, with purpose? Your words have power. They shape your reality. Choose them wisely. Remember to take care of your physical self as well. Your body is the vehicle through which you experience life and express your ideal self. Nourish it with healthy food. Move it in ways that feel good. Give it the rest it needs. When you take care of your body, you create a strong foundation for your mental and emotional growth. Stay curious. Your ideal self is likely someone who is always learning, always growing. Cultivate a sense of wonder about the world. Ask questions. Explore new ideas. Try new things. Every new experience is an opportunity to discover more about yourself and the world. Practice gratitude. Your ideal self likely appreciates the abundance in their life, no matter what their circumstances. Start cultivating that appreciation now. Each day, find things to be grateful for. This practice will shift your focus from what's lacking to what's present, from what's wrong to what's right. Remember that becoming your ideal self is not about achieving some external measure of success. It's not about making more money or having a perfect body or achieving fame. It's about aligning with your authentic self, about living in harmony with your values, about expressing your unique gifts in the world. As you continue to act like the person you want to become, you'll likely find that your definition of success shifts. You'll start to measure your worth not by what you have, but by who you are. You'll find fulfillment not in external achievements, but in the quality of your being, in the depth of your relationships, in the positive impact you have on others. Stay connected to your why. Why do you want to become this ideal version of yourself? What drives you? What inspires you? What impact do you want to have in the world? Let this purpose pull you forward, especially when the journey gets challenging. Every great person you admire once stood where you stand now. They weren't born great. They became great through their choices, their actions, their commitment to growth. They acted like the person they wanted to become until they became that person. You have that same power within you. Act like the person you want to become. Not tomorrow, not when conditions are perfect, but right now, in this moment, make your next choice as your ideal self would. Speak your next words as your ideal self would. Move through your next interaction as your ideal self would. Do this consistently, persistently, with patience and compassion for yourself. Do it even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it, even when others don't understand. Do it because you know that this is how you become the person you're meant to be. This is your life. This is your journey. This is your opportunity to create yourself anew, to step into your full potential, to become the person you've always known you could be. The world needs your light, your gifts, your unique expression. By becoming your highest self, you inspire others to do the same. You contribute to the elevation of human consciousness. So step into your power, embrace your potential, act like the person you want to become. In doing so, become that person. The world is waiting for you to shine your light. It's time. You're ready. Let's continue this incredible journey of becoming. Remember, every moment is a new beginning. Every breath is an opportunity to realign with your highest self. Stay present, stay aware, stay committed to your vision. You are the author of your life story. Write it beautifully. Live it fully. Become the hero of your own journey. And as you walk this path, know that you're not alone. Countless others are on similar journeys of self-discovery and growth. We're all in this together, supporting each other, inspiring each other, lifting each other up. Your growth contributes to the growth of all. So keep going, keep growing, keep becoming. The best is yet to come. You are capable of more than you know. You have greatness within you. Let it shine. Let it guide you. Let it transform you into the person you're meant to be. Act like the person you want to become. Be that person. The world is waiting for you. Your time is now. Embrace it, live it, become it.
All right. What did y'all think about that? And I know it was a lot, and we're going to unpack a little bit of it. Once this video gets posted, the link will be there so that you can go back and really listen to what was being said, okay? All right, so a couple things. You'll face opposition. So when it comes to giving birth to your baby, you are going to go through some trials, right? And it's all about how you respond in those trials that determine the outcome of it and how you'll be better on the other side of it. It's rewarding acting like your ideal self. So instead of wishing, like, you know what, I was this way, wishing I was that way, actually acting that way, acting as if you're already there and walking in that so that you can manifest that type of life, right? When actions match your aspirations, you'll be aligned. How many of us want to have alignment in our lives? Sometimes we have the actions, sometimes we have the aspirations, but we don't mesh them together. When we have that collaboration, then that's when alignment happens. Um, the courage to step into the highest version of yourself is what we all need to do. Learning how to become our better selves every day. We're not in competition with anyone else but ourselves, right? And A part of birthing your baby is getting to be at your best first, learning who you are first. We can't get to producing something if we don't know what we have and what we need to produce. So, learning how to really tap into who we are so that we can birth that baby. Okay? Cultivating that mindset, getting your mind right. Sometimes we have the wrong mindset and we kill certain things that we're supposed to give birth to because we don't think in the right way and we're not nurturing it the right way. Let's get our minds right, y'all. Okay? Challenge your limiting beliefs. Sometimes we doubt ourselves so much that we actually hinder the growth of our babies. Let's not do that. Cut them limiting beliefs off, okay? See yourself as healthy so that you can make healthy decisions. Once you're in that mindset, everything else will flow and everything else will follow. So let's learn to do that, okay? Um, Be prepared for setbacks. Remember, it's progress over perfection. You're not trying to be perfect, you're trying to progress. And progression happens when you take daily action, be consistent, stay um, dedicated and determined, and don't let anything stop you from getting to your goals. Okay? Birthing that baby comes with nurturing, comes with continuing to go. A parent doesn't stop being a parent once they become one. They will forever be a parent, whether they feel like it or not, whether they want to or not, whether they are able to provide or not. It doesn't stop them from being a parent. In the same way, when you birth your baby, in the process of birthing it, you are becoming that mother or that father for that baby. And so there is no, oh, I don't feel like it. I don't know what to do. You'll figure it out, right? Get into that mindset that it has to work or it has to work, like Nehemiah David says. Okay. Your growth will encourage others. So just staying on your journey and just being a testimony within and of yourself will help others and inspire others to do the same. So even if you don't want to be a role model, you will be. So just look forward to that, okay? And act like the person that you want to become. Nurture yourself and step into your power. Continue the journey to becoming because it's always going to be there. And once you reach one milestone, you meet yourself when you get there, and then you're going to be going to the next milestone after that. All right, so I hope you all got something from this. Like I said, it was a lot to unpack, but it has a lot of wealth and a lot of juice in there, a lot of meat and nutrients in there. So if you want to go back and just refresh, your mind around everything that was talked about, by all means. But thank you so much for tuning in to today's session of Meeting the Minds. Remember to birth your baby. It's all a process. It's not just about the birth. The process leading up to giving birth is what matters the most. All right, take care of yourself, love yourself, and continue to be your best version of you. All right, I hope you have an amazing day. And until next time, have an awesome day and an awesome rest of your week. Intellects here, and welcome to Intellects Artrepreneur Agency, the Indeed for Artists. If you want to be a part of the intellectual community, check us out. We have so much going on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and everywhere in between. And we even got our own app, okay? So make sure to check us out. Go to intellects.com. Go to our link tree. Look us up on social media at Intellects APC so that we can best serve you. All right, we thank you so much for being a part of our vision. We appreciate you, and we wouldn't be here without all of our amazing subscribers and supporters. Don't forget to sign up for the talent show every month, and someone always leaves with a prize. And don't forget to take advantage of all of our special offers, our events, our merch, our resources, our referrals, because we are here to serve you, okay? And thank you for the love. Until next time.